What's up, guys? Welcome back. And we're in a completely different setting here. This is part of the new ideas that we're coming through. And as you can see, it's very windy today, but this is a part of a new video series that we're doing. It's called Play a Round of Golf with a Bad Golfer. And as you see here, we're starting off with a par 5 here. So if you look out over there, we got long ways up over the tree there. If you can see, up over the tree right in the middle, you got about another 100 yards until we get there. So we're going to be playing around with a bad golfer. Hope you enjoy. First shot of the day here. Let's see what we can do. It's still a par 5 here. We're sitting, we didn't have a great shot, but we're in the rough here, so we're just going to try to get after it with the 3-wood here. As you can see, it's very windy, but you know, we just got to go for it. That's the part of playing golf. I'm going to say that's a pretty good shot there. The problem here is got the massive tree that I was talking about in the beginning here in front. We're sitting right inside. If you look behind me, we're right inside the 150 marker there. So yeah, I don't know. If you come back around this way, you'll see this big tree that we're talking about here. I don't know if we're just going to lob it on over this tree or what. So let me, at this point, let me just take you through my bag at what I have, you know. That'll be a good little pointer. We got our driver here, and this whole set is a Tommy Armour. I have a few pickups that were from a friend, but we got the 3-wood. We got 2 different hybrids here, a 4 and a 5. And then Christmas got a ball grabber because yes, I am a bad golfer. I do use it. We have a 7-wood that was from a friend. That's usually going to be about my 160 to 180 range club that I use. I have 6 through 9 irons here. I got my long irons I picked up from a buddy, 3, 4, and 5. I have a 60 wedge right here, pitching wedge, sand wedge, and of course the putter. Looking at that. So
how did the baseball cards guy get transformed into the bad golfer guy?
So we are going to be doing still a lot of baseball and sports cards, but we just wanted to grow the channel. As I'm getting older, I'm not playing as many sports as I was, so golf is one that you can play until your deathbed. So that's what I'm trying to do. Not saying I'm gonna die soon, but I'm gonna try to play for 60, 70 years, hopefully. So all right, so right here, I'm not trying to go for the green. I'm just trying to get it on over the tree and then proceed for par after that, all right? Oh yeah, that's gonna do nicely. We're a little off to the right, but that's gonna be good, guys. All right, guys, so I have my 60-degree wedge here. They say that it's the hardest wedge or hardest club to hit, but as you see, the red flag, we're close to the front of the green. We're just off to the right, so we're gonna try to get it on there, and then I brought my putter here, walk it in, hopefully walk out of here with par. Let's see. And that's a part of the bad golfer that you're gonna see. We're not going to cut out too many shots here, but you can see I duffed it. So let's walk over there. All right, so they say that this is the hardest club. We've already talked about that. You see that? This is for par. So if I can get it in, this will be our 5th shot, and you know, hopefully up and down for bogey. That's what you can hope for. Starting the hole off, the course off nice. Here we go. All right, let's keep going. Having used this club for a 3rd time this hole proves on why I am a bad golfer. As you can see, the wind caught that one, but we are on the green, so we're putting. All right, guys, we have an uphill putt here, probably about 8 feet or so. I'm usually not good with putting, so let's see. You want to always line up your shot here. Don't hit it too hard, even though it's uphill. You know, that's gonna be a tap-in triple right there. All right, let's go. All right, guys, on this one we have a par 4. It's probably about 300 is what it's saying. So not quite drivable for me. I've gotten probably within 80 yards of it, 75 yards of it, but we're just hoping to get on for a chance at par. That's all you want as a beginner golfer, just starting out playing golf. You want to make sure that you're just trying for par. You're not always going to be getting birdie and eagle opportunities. So let's try it. That one is so high. Is it gonna be dry? We're right on the edge. This is the time to use our ball helper, picker upper. You hate to see it, but that's what you gotta see. All right, guys, the annoying part, trying to find the ball. We have turtles. I'm not seeing my ball though. Should be right on the edge. Well, let's take this opportunity as we are looking for the ball to just appreciate nature. Appreciate what God has done. Okay. As a bad golfer, I get embarrassed by my shots, so I don't look long for balls. So now, this is where we will just take a drop and say that we're a good golfer, even though we're not. Here we go. All right, guys, got me a 7-wood here. This is technically shot 3, so hopefully get it on the green, putt for par. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be left. It's gonna be way left. Solid contact, but we're gonna be hunting. Okay, guys, there's guys on the tee box right behind me, so I gotta be quiet. We're just gonna try to lob this onto the green right there, okay? That's gonna work. All right, guys, so top of the hill here, looking at a bogey opportunity here. I really do get scared of this 60 iron. That's why I don't ever flush it and getting over here. But this is one where I can just softly dink it and let it roll down into the hole here, hopefully. Something like that. Be good, be good. All right, guys, so little uphill right to left, so I'm gonna try to swoop it on in. We went a little far after that pitch, but we're gonna try to sink it for a little double, I believe, at this point. Meow. Okay, guys, in baseball, I didn't hit too many triples because I wasn't fast. But in golf, I hit a lot of triples. So, you know. We have a par 3 here, though. I hate par 3s. You'll see why. I typically pull everything over to the left. Let's try not to hit that golfer over there, okay? Redo. Good Lord, I chunked the mess out of it. All right, you ready? We absolutely chunked the mess. I need to get my brush and clean this, but first, I'm gonna try to hit another one into the water just for y'all. Or I'm gonna crush it to oblivion. Hit the weight room.
Where'd it go?
Far backside of the green. All right, guys, as you see, we overshot the green over here. So we're just gonna try to trickle it on down, you know, get some loft to it, and let's go. You know, golf is an expensive sport, especially when you're not good. I wonder why I play every single time. But later you'll see, to end the round, there'll be one shot that brings you back. Unfortunately, you just have to play the whole entire course before you get to that one shot. We're putting, guys. You know, as I walk to the ball, I realize professional golfers are athletes. This is harder than baseball. I always said baseball is the hardest sport. Nah, a stationary ball that doesn't move on you, not one coming at you at 100 miles an hour. The stationary ball is harder. Here's Exhibit A. It was a straight putt and I missed it. Hey, but we got a double. We'll take that double.
I want you to mention how windy it is, and I'm filming the flag right quick.
All right. As you can see, it's very windy here. The flag doesn't even do it justice, but it is affecting the flight of the ball and the carry. And, you know, as a person who doesn't have a caddy or doesn't know anything about golf, yeah, this is crazy. All right, guys, so another par 4 here. I lowered my tee. We're hoping to stay good. Let us know down in the comments if you're a good golfer. I'd love to hear y'all's feedback. So just let me know. Sounded good. I kept it low. Let's go see. All right, guys. The whole part about golf is having a good mental mindset here. So when you look at this water, you can't think about the water. except I am. I'm about to hit it into the water. It skipped out. So I did hit the water, but it skipped out, so we're good. All right guys, so across the cart path here, I'm not gonna be afraid of the 60 iron or 60 degree. I think that is why I duff it or I don't get good here. I'm just gonna go after it here and try to get that loft, maximize it. And that's what you do. It's gotta be good. We're on the green, y'all. How about that? This is for par. Let's do it. All right guys, after a slow start, we finally have our first par putt here. We skipped up over the water, had a good 60 degree, landed right on the edge. We are in the green, but the edge, you can see the cutoff right there. So let's try to put this in right here. I'm thinking a hair right to left, possibly, maybe even straight. Line up your feet and leave it short. I did guess right to left correct, but hey, we'll take a bogey. First one of the day, guys. Anywho, we are here on a par 3, and this par 3 doesn't have water, but it's a long one. We got 170, so I got a 7 wood here. And if you look at the sign here, you got 169, 170. So, and it's a blue flag, so that's just to the green. We got a blue flag, so really we're sitting at like 185. So, 7 wood, not 3 wood, 7 wood. I think I tried to crush it. We're gonna tee up again and just say we didn't, okay guys? Hi guys, look at the damage that was just done to my 7 wood. Absolutely disgusting behavior right here. All right, let's take revenge and actually hit a good tee shot for once, all right? How do you get under the ball when it's on the ground? Broke my tee too. Let's head to that one. What? So this is how you clean the club. I got a little brush here. I just get in the grooves, and that's pretty much permanent. I'll have to clean it when I get good. The pro golfers, they say that it affects them, and it probably does, but for a beginner like us, it doesn't really affect the ball, in my opinion. If you think differently, leave a comment down and let us know. No, it actually does affect the ball. And again, would love the pointers. Just point out something. Travis, you stink at this. Or, hey, you actually had a decent round. Would love to hear that. It ain't gonna be true, but would love to hear that. Here we go. All right, so we're playing the second tee shot, but this is going to still be our second shot. How about we just get a bird here, you know? How about I just put this in the cup right now? Pretty good. Just left, it's rolling down the hill. Looks like I may be using the 60 to get up, but it was a good shot. uphill, downhill. Why can't they just make the golf course flat? Wouldn't that be way easier? I gotta go up this hill just to go down the hill to go back up on an elevated little slope here. Huh, golf. Anyways, we're right here. We're not too far off the green here. Again, 60, right there. That's the hope. Probably ain't gonna happen. Stay tuned. A little mustard on it, but we're on the green. Let's go putt. All right, guys, got a pretty straightforward putt here. This is for bogey. Took me a long time to figure it out. Hey, I finally didn't leave one short, but that's the payout. Now I got an almost even harder putt for a double. Ugh. There we, oh goodness. I don't know what just happened there. All right, redo that. All right, there we go. Double right there. I just like lost my voice there. I don't know what happened. Huh?
What was it?
A double.
How you feeling about this round?
Oh man, I've definitely had worse. Like typically when I play around, me and the buddies, we tell each other, can't do worse than triple. I haven't had to lie. Like my triples are true triples. My doubles and my bogeys are real. So I'm feeling pretty good. If you've made it this far in the video, I want to make sure that first you subscribe, like, and leave a comment. But second, let us know down in the comments, what kind of content do you want to see? We have a bunch of new ideas, but if it's all for y'all, I want to know what y'all want to see. So let us know down in the comments. Right now, we're waiting on a mower to get out of the way. So it'd be a good time right now for you to go comment. We'll wait. Back to me. All right, here we go. Maybe. That mower's scaring me. I know I'm not gonna hit him, but still scary. Typically, I'd yell 4 and then swing, but we're not going to. We're just going to wait. That's what I mean. All right, back on me. All right. He's going to the left now. And I don't have anything that goes left. All my drives hook right. So let's hope it stays that way. Right down the middle, up the hill, best drive of the day. Okay, so this hole says it's 480. If you look right there, we're probably about the blue marker on the ground right there. We're probably, okay, that blue marker means we're 200 yards off. So we're about 10 feet from that. So 480 minus 210, if my math is correct, that is a solid, you can put Jeopardy music on over this. That is a solid, I don't even know, 270? That can't be right. Trust the old calculator, y'all. What'd I say? 480 minus 210. Oh, 270, I was right. We just drove the ball 270. Man, how about that? Here we go. Oh, don't forget, plug the eBay right here. I just got notification that we are time to relist. We got cards going up. We have approximately 275 active cards on our eBay and more coming up every single day. So make sure to go check out the eBay. Link in the description. You can click the link right here. Okay guys, sitting about 210 out. Got my 3-wood here. You know, if we get a hold of it and get lucky, maybe we can get it on the green, but really we're just laying up, going to chip on, hope for the birdie shot, okay? Here we go. Oh, baby, we may be on the green there. How about that? The mower guy just watched it too. Let's go. All right, guys, as you can see, the ball trail here, that means we made it up here. That's another, we're right here by the green. That's another almost 200-yard shot right there with the 3-wood. I should have a sand wedge, but I didn't know I was in the bunker. I got the 60, good old trusty 60. We're just going to try to up and down, go for that bird again. So with this, it's all about, you can't ground your club in the sand, so you just gotta get loose and go for it. And just like that, we're rolling on the green. How about that, guys? Always make sure, grab that broom, sweep your feet though. All right, guys, birdie opportunity here. Really, we're just going to be going for par. Don't want to go too far, don't want to leave it too short. Just get a good line here, get a good read. To me, it looks left to right, so I'm just gonna go about half a cup to the left. Maybe even the left edge here. Don't leave it short. As you can see, I left it short, but it bobbled because of a stick. So we're gonna be walking away with a par here, guys. Enjoy. Love that sound on a par 5 for a par. You know, if we were out of the bunker, maybe we could have gotten up and down for a bird, but you know, we'll make it work. All right, guys, after that par, we're feeling really good. Got a par 4 here over water. We're just gonna try to lay up and then get it on the green. Hopefully for another par, that'd be great. All right, here we go. Well, hopefully we can find it. It kind of opens up to the right there, but you'll see. All right, guys, so taking a drop. This is probably about where it went out. So if I put it on the green here, then we have a chance for par. So shot number 3 here. And I towed it. All right, guys, just like that, after coming off a par, you end up finding yourself playing like crap, as they say. This is really just to try to save triple bogey, I guess. So this is shot number 4 here. Up and down, make it easy, all right? There it is. Get on that green. I think we're on the green. Let's go see. not quite on the green, but we're close enough where I'm just going to go ahead and putt. A little thick grass right here in front. Here's a divot in front, so it's gonna be difficult, but it's for double anyway, so I'm just gonna try to get it close. Good little putt. We'll take the triple, you know, it's right there for it. Eighth hole of this course. We are going to make this part 1. If you want to watch the back 9 and love this kind of content, if you love this kind of content, then stick around for part 2 where we play the back 9. But this is hole 8, it's another par 4. Let's get it. All right guys, so here we go. I smothered it into the ground, but it still had enough topspin to keep on going. It may be okay. I hope. Okay guys, so as you see, there's a tree right above me here. It's real windy. I'm just gonna take my 7-iron and just kind of get it on up there and hope this works, all right? Just kind of put it in the back of my stance and just kind of go down on the ball right here. And we're going to be up there, nice and easy, bouncing short of the bunker there. Easy layup, and then hopefully up and down for par, all right? Let's do it. All right, guys, so like I said, we're just short of the green here, short of the bunker there, but we're going to try to get this right up on there, give us a chance. The blue flag back there, it's far back in the green, but we're going to try to get it to roll on up there, okay? I'm a little left, but we're on the green. We're on the dance floor. Let's go dance. As I say, I left a lot of meat on the bone. Super long putt, uphill, and then it kind of flattens out and starts going down. We're just gonna try our best here. I'm just gonna aim straight at it, straight at y'all, all right? Good putt. I should have gone right to left, but this is for bogey. Hopefully I can make this because a double isn't going to look good. Left it to the left. That's a double. Here we go. On to hole number 9. Last hole. Let's do it. All right, guys, hole 9, the finale of the opening, the first 9. Like, you've already played 9 with us. How bad of a golfer am I? You'll see the scorecard here after this. Decently bad, we'll say it that way. But we have a 300, oh my word, can't talk, 381 par 4. And we're just going to grip it and rip it, as they say. 381. Here we go. All right, here we go. Doing a good job keeping it low out of the wind. It's gonna be a worm burner, but it could end up being good. Let's go see. All right, guys. Part of golf that you just gotta learn is you gotta be patient, you gotta wait on people. Really just part of life. Let's just think about life right now. All right, enough thinking. I'm ready to play some golf. I don't know about you. Thank you to my home course here for letting us come out. Not a sponsorship, but if they wanted to sponsor, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Something I want to talk to y'all about though, by the time this video gets out, I probably will have already gone, but this weekend is the Dallas Card Show and I will be going. So if you see me, great. If this video finds you, which most likely, whatever the English is for that, most likely will find you after the show, make sure to always come say hi. I'd love to see y'all and meet y'all. And, you know, we're going to still be doing some card openings. And again, the eBay was plugged earlier, but link in the description and make sure to check it out. We could possibly start doing some Whatnot shows. Maybe, we'll see. But these guys are still on the green, so I'm just gonna continue talking, all right? Long pause for whatever reason. I said I was gonna keep talking and then I didn't have anything to talk about, but how about the football news today? Me and my editor were talking about it. Texans taking care of business. How about the Mike Tomlin? That's crazy, stepping down. So if another team wanted him to come coach, they would actually have to trade for him, which I think it's one of the funniest things to ever happen. A lot of people didn't know, especially me, I didn't know that Mike Tomlin was only the 3rd Steelers head coach all time. Like, insane for a franchise like that. They keep their coaches, they keep their guys. They realize that they have to have talent to be able to have a good team, and so they know it's not the coach's fault. So like some of these teams that go in and fire coaches mid-season or after 1 year, maybe it wasn't their fault. Baseball is right around the corner, guys. Super excited about that. Spring training. Yeah, really just waiting on these guys. Like, they do take a while, but they're clearing off the green now. So here in about probably 5 seconds after editing, for us probably like 2 minutes, we'll be hitting a shot here. Okay, it was about a 10-minute wait. I don't know what happened, but finally hitting the shot. The wind is still up. I'm trying to stay loose and everything, but if I hit a bad shot, I'm gonna blame the guys in front, okay? Definitely not because I'm a bad golfer. Hit a frozen rope, except it's to the left, so we'll be chipping again. Okay guys, up and down for par. Let's try and do this. Got a whole lot on that, and it's gonna have some top spin. From here I can't tell, but we may be off the green. Y'all are able to tell. It's not looking good. Looks like we're in the bunker possibly. Second time already. Can't stand it. Bunker. We're gonna try to just get it on the green here. Save bogey or double here. That's good right there for what it's worth. Again, make sure to always wipe your feet, wipe your steps where you've been. We're putting, y'all. This is for bogey. Downhill, so I can leave it short. Not really, but I just don't want it going all the way down. I should learn to line up some shots, shouldn't I? Oh, fumbling. All right, guys, well, that's double. Let's go play the back nine, but for y'all, you have to make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one where we play the back nine. Peace.